Well, good afternoon, guys. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning Dynamite Service with explosive results. So in the last video, you saw a rock waterfall that hadn't been dealt with in probably 30 years. And because of the palmettos, there's been a lot of growth that has occurred in between the rocks. Now, what's happened is it's popped the mortar, and the growth, the root systems have actually adhered to the rock, which has kept the rock in place. Upon cleaning it, what I realized is that a lot of these boulders are completely loose, and if I would continue to knock out the root system in between the cracks and crevices, the boulders would completely come loose and fall in the pool. So ideally, this whole wall needs to be torn down and a new one built, but this renovation process that's going on in this home is really expensive. They're gutting the entire home, and so we're trying to clean this rock wall up to prevent the homeowner from having to rebuild. We did a really good job cleaning it. We did tarp the pool. I'll show you what that tarp looks like. We tarped off the pool, but because it's a rock waterfall, what you're seeing, what the problem is that you can't get a snug fit. So any dirt and debris is going to leach out over the sides. Now, we do have a pool man on his way. I put 5 gallons of chlorine in the pool to fight off any algae that may start to grow. But we have a pool man who is going to shock, vacuum, sweep, broom, and make this pool back into what it was. So I'm going to turn you around. Now, we used a variety of hand tools: a hatchet, hammer, axe, a claw, a chisel, a weeder, a lot of hand tools prior to getting involved in turbo tipping this, because I wanted to take out the bulk of the weeds and debris so that wouldn't go into the pool, and so that we could get down deep inside, and that way when I go to use my turbo tip, I can stand off at a distance and blast apart anything without damaging the rock. So generally you can hit these things, if it's a coquina rock, you can hit it with a really strong solution, batch mix, and then let that dwell, eat off all the organic matter, and you can use your X-Jet or even wash tips to just rinse the rocks off, because they are very porous and they will break apart. This is a very solid rock, and it had a lot of root growth systems that I needed to penetrate into, so I used the turbo tip for that. We're going to turn you around and let you see what that looks like. You can refer to the before pictures or before video so that you can see what that sort of looks like. The pool is green and very muddy, but you can see what those rocks look like now. Looks really, really beautiful. This is where the waterfall comes out. There's 2 stages. There's a stage over there. There's also a stage down here. So you can kind of see what that looks like. And in its entirety, I'll walk to the other side and shoot an image of what that looks like over there. We did use a straight solution around these rocks in the back, and I'll let you kind of see what that looks like here. That way they begin to take shape. Now with some good landscaping through here, it'll be very pretty. Obviously, everything is being demolished and that type of thing. So as we come down here, you can see what the rocks look like, and you can kind of see that growth that's sitting in between those rocks. You know, if you were to completely remove all of that, what you're going to have is a pool that is just an absolute disaster. It's like a mud fall. I mean, literally like a mudslide, hitting that, just running down everywhere. And you can see where you seam and tarp all the way across here. What you're getting is runoff that goes down, down, and down, and then eventually into the pool. But this is, according to all the construction crew, and even myself included, this is 10 times better than what it was prior to my arrival, with all of the weed growth. So be very, very careful and set expectations. Let the homeowner know that the pool will have to be completely shocked, vacuumed, swept, broomed, cleaned, shut off all the pumps. I cut all the electricity off to the pumps, so there's nothing going into the pumps, you know, because this stuff will ruin the pumps. I mean, it's just way too much debris for the pumps to handle. So anyway, this is a rock waterfall cleaning, and that is the end result. Pretty nice, with the exception of the pool that looks like a lake or a canal. Have a great day, everyone. Keep cleaning. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning.